morning. The Hyundai Kona. We'll start with a quick walk round. The first thing that's apparent is there's a fair few changes to the previous one. Thank you for the thumbs up. Now, it's called a first look, but believe it or not, this actually goes back today. And then we get a Kia Stonic. It's been a rather strange week. Done some exciting things, but hectic is not the word. So you can see the front has completely changed. For a start, there's no grille in the centre. Thank you, Peter. Yeah. And if you get the EV, well, then you've got your charging port here. And this is a 1.6 with an electric motor. Works well in this red as well. I am a fan of the wheels. They're definitely a style of a, say, a coupe, quite sporty looking. It's clad in cladding. See what I did there? And it's got keyless entry, as the folding mirror depicts. You can't just get the hybrids, as I said. You can get a full electric. You can get a 1 litre as well, which is mild hybrid. And the interesting thing is the range starts at around £21,000. And that's for mild hybrid technology. But no, it's an interesting looking vehicle. Earlier this year we went down to an EV festival and we met Robin Williams. That's his YouTuber name. And we were chatting to him about it, and it's nice to actually have one on the channel now. Good morning, KB. How are you? And this has a sport mode. But even if it doesn't, you can get a Kona N. And I don't mean an N line. I mean, you can get an N line as well, but you can actually get an N. 280 PS. So more like the i30N and i20N. High performance. But this, we did a road trip earlier this week to see Genesis. The Genesis video will be coming probably later this week. You sound like us, Peter, you really do. Yeah, you maybe get your chips for free. You never know. Inside, yeah, that's the thing. It does look a little dated. It's changed since the previous gen, because you can see all this is a bit different. But the thing that stood out to me immediately was the fact is it does not look like the new Tucson inside, which is far more streamlined, minimalist and futuristic. And that's what I missed. It's a very good car in its right, but it's a bit like the Exceed and the Sorento. The Sorento just far outshone it because it was the new design language that Kia were going for. It'd be interesting to see what the new one of these looks like. Yeah, this is an interesting thing. I'm jumping straight to the boot. Rather strange, but you'll see why. I mean, you'll notice it's rather smooth here. But, look at that. That's a tow bar. So you can actually fit a tow bar. They've even given us a secondary plate. Now, usually with a hybrid, it's around 750 kilos. That's one thing we're going to have to do on the channel, actually tow with a hybrid. Everything we own that we want to tow weighs in excess of 750 kilos. Namely, Dorothy, who's about 1400. Big girl. Now, the thing is, hard plastics, decent quality, but there's well, it's been built for robustness, and it's, yeah, pretty obvious. This is padded, but the one thing I did notice over the 300-mile trip is that it's comfortable, easy to drive, and rather intuitive. Decent infotainment screen, navigation, even the cluster's really simple. Shows you when you're regenning, things like that. Yeah. I've also got heated seats and a heated steering wheel. It's rather mild in Silverdale today, so I don't actually need them. I know, strange. In the back, yeah, it's not the roomiest in the world, especially when you've got me who sits with a lavish 6'3" seating position. I could get a pigeon basket in there, right? A bit overkill, but you know what I mean. Impressive. This is what I'm going to tackle one day, Peter. I used to be doing it every day, but no, since COVID kicked in, I've just not, which is sad. But no, exercise bike. I've got a proper mountain bike somewhere. I don't think it's got any brake discs. That could be problematic, even on a promenade. Need a bell. Yes, heated seats in the rear, always a plus. Headroom, surprisingly, my head does not brush against the top, even when the seat's like that. So that's always a plus. Well, economy, weirdly, like most hybrids in the Hyundai range, you seem to get 50 to the gallon. Doesn't matter if you're driving like, let's think of a Group B rally driver. Nope. It's too early for me. I can't even think of one Group B rally driver. I can name 7 cars, but I cannot think of a driver. Anyway, it doesn't matter if you drive extremely fast or drive economically, it seems to sit around 50, which suits me very well. And if you knock this right, you engage sport mode. Perfect. The other thing that you've noticed is, because this is the ultimate trim, we get 2 electric front seats, and they've both got height adjustment as well. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you know anybody who wants the Kona, please share. No, last week Annabelle and I headed up to near Teesside, where I went to university, and we saw the full Genesis range. Speaking of that, we do have a Genesis after Christmas on a 7-day test. So you'll be able to see the premium brand of Hyundai and Kona looks like it in the flesh. I know we had a quick look at SMMT. That's not enough to get to know a vehicle. It really isn't. And I think that's about it. Literally in about 3 or 4 hours, we will have a brand new Kia Stonic. So what I'll try and do is a first look a little earlier. Thanks for joining me. Also, thank you for watching the 10,000 subscriber special that we put out last night. The response has been completely overwhelming. There's a lot of you in for those caps, colouring books, Morris colouring books, by the way, pens and whatever else I said. So there you go, the new Kona. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.